Apparently, I'm live. Oh, yeah. What's happening? I didn't think anybody was going to show up, but you never know. Oh, there it is. What's happening, Mr. David? Gimmers is resting, so I'm trying to give her space and resting. So just kind of in my little area, trying to organize and get ready for drawing some more knife designs and stuff up. So I got so much stuff, and I don't have a big enough area to kind of. I mean, I have a desk and a little nook area, but I have all my bins, and it's like the little. It's kind of like a little nook underneath the stairs. It's kind of like that, but work with what we got, right? How you doing, Mr. Neil? How's the weather down there? Probably a heck of a lot nicer than what we've got going on here. It's been just so hot and so dreary. It's winter, quite cold. The sun comes out the sun came out this morning. Nice. Yeah, for living in a rainforest, we're not having a lot of rain at the moment. everything's on fire here, and I'm just grateful that I have a man down, man down. That's funny. Sorry about that. There we go. Crazy. I don't know how that happened. There we go. That's better. Ground fog. How you doing, buddy? Nice, nice. I got a package from Don Midichetti, and I was gonna do an unboxing, but I think I'll just do a video. But I'll share some of the goodies that he sent me. We've been talking about this. So he's got a lady that he gets this beeswax from, and it's 100-year-old beeswax, dipped, like those cotton rounds. He dips it into the but yeah. Oh, it smells so cool. But he sent a whole bunch. They're like little cotton rounds with 100-year-old beeswax on them. It's quite cool. But we're underneath or under a huge fire ban, but he sent all these chunks of fat wood and wax canvas. I don't want to like totally take it all out because I want to do like a mail call video. But yeah, isn't that cool? 100-year-old beeswax. It smells just so cool. Hey, Mr. Joe, what's happening, buddy? Your stickers are on the way. There we go. What's everybody doing? How's everybody's Saturday going? You guys like candy? Koala cones. It's like sour candies. These yellow bottles are like wicked, wicked sour. I like sour candy. It's little plastic. It's the only thing about these little bags. They have this stupid, oh, a little box cutter. It's like a little, I found this, I can't remember where I found it, but the brand is Ruko, or UKO. But sharp. Gets the job done. I like candy. What is everybody doing this weekend? I'm sketching out more designs. I have a whole bunch of steel, so I'm trying to figure out what I want to make with the I mean, I have a few already drawn out, and I'll be working on those ones. Plus I have other ones that are already cut out, so I just have to basically figure out what I want to do with the scales and whatnot. I have a box full of scales, but there's I have ideas with basically all those scales. So they're all different types of wood and whatnot, and some grains are really, really pretty. So I want to make sure they go on the right knives, right? Pretty stoked about Mr. Chuck from Plain Old Chuck. He sticker up there. Plain Old Chuck, yeah. This guy. Oh, but he hooked up all the wood, and the scales he sent are just absolutely amazing. You're watching with the volume down. Watching maybe with the knife. Oh, okay. That's no worries. Thanks. Oh. Get you right here. I don't know if I guys shown you this, guys. This is one of the knife designs that I'm gonna be doing right now. Hey, Cheeto. I banished myself to my little nook because Kimmers is resting, so I just want to kind of let her do her thing, let her sleep off the pain. She had some dental stuff done, so anybody that's had any mouth pain, you can absolutely know what how that sucks. Soon, like really soon. I'm gonna work on one this week. I'm probably gonna work on 2 or 3 this week. So I'll probably have. Well, see. I want to document one, but I'm building a couple on. I have a couple on the go right now. But I'm trying to document the build of one knife, specifically this one. So, and it's going to be a few weeks worth of series, but I'm sure I can get a proto out complete, not without the sheath, probably. I don't know, week, 10 days, 2 weeks maybe. It's just time, right? And the fire ban, I gotta kind of be careful about how I get the torch and heat the blades, right? So I just don't want to get in trouble. And the fines that they're giving right now for unnecessary fire stuff is, and they're like really writing tickets galore out here. So I just don't want to. Just the smell of fire gets, if they get called and they show up here, you get charged for that call. So it's just not worth it, right? But I just do this, and I just can't wait so bad until the fire ban is buggered off, because can't really do much. You can't even have a hot dog on a fire. Like that's dumb. And I have hoses, and like I'm not like, I don't drink, I don't do drugs, so it's not like I would have like a rip roaring fire and it would get out of control. But it's just what are you up to, Cheeto? What are you guys carrying today? I haven't really been out and about. I've just been at the house. Oh, work. Doing a tune-up on a 6.8 Dodge. Dodge Cummins, right? 6.8, that's nice. I wish I had a Dodge or a diesel, because diesel's where all the power is. So you're a mechanic? Oh, this is on a bus. Oh, nice. Is that what you do for work, Cheeto? You mechanic? My little brother's a mechanic too. He's a heavy machinery mechanic. Sir, turning wrenches, turn them slowly. Oh yeah, telling you, man. If you're in a position of um like higher up on the food chain, and you've got that power, like not so much the power, but like if you've got the knowledge and you can, yeah, yeah, man. You're very high. Um, People that can wrench on vehicles and know what the hell is they're doing. They can do a lot of make a lot of money. That's for sure. My brother, um, he's basically got his own practice now, so he does a lot of Harleys and a lot of, you know, Hey, Johnson's, what's happening? I sent you an email. Just sitting here sketching up, making designs that I have in here on paper. How you been, Gene? You've been MIA for a bit. I haven't seen you. I know you do your instant what is that? Instagram? Yeah, Instagram, or I don't know what that IG stands for. I think it's Instagram. This is the only social media that I do. Or most of my family is on that messenger off of Facebook, but I don't do that any other, like I don't Facebook. That was real talk. That was where I used to get my drugs. So just had to let go of that. Plus, it's just I just I can't handle Facebook drama that it brings into your life. It's just no, 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 no. Gonna jump off. I should have been done 30 minutes ago. Stay blessed, Cheeto. Have a blessed weekend. Sorry that you had to work on the weekend, brother. Hey, Miss Allie. It's good to see that you're feeling better. It's really nice to hear that you and your mom got over that woo flu. She had an eraser. I don't have an eraser. I think I had an eraser somewhere, but I just can't remember it. I don't know. Having a coffee with you and Brother Bill. Imagine that. Just so happens I got a whole cup. Well, my cup is dirty because I haven't washed it today. But yeah, coffee with Brother Bill all the time. Every day. I have like 3, 4 pots of coffee a day. It's my new vice. Well, I've always drinking a lot of coffee, but you had to reload that. Oh, nice. Cool. Another Jeremy has graced us with his presence. Us Jeremys, I tell you, something. Yeah, and he spells it the right way as well. That's the right way of spelling Jeremy. I was born a Jeremiah, but I legally changed my name to Jeremy. So just Did you send me an email? I'll have to check if you sent me an email. I'll definitely check them out. Sometimes if I get new emails from different people that I haven't had emails, it goes into my um, spam file. So I'll definitely check. Hey, Boxcar. Oh, you did. You sent one yesterday. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, I can't do that right now because while we're doing this, but yeah, after this, I'll even write it down. Got all those done. Those guys. I have to write everything down because my brain injury. I seriously, if I don't write stuff down, like I'll forget it. Like I forgot to send a JPEG of the stickers to Mark Kratz because I've sent him stickers like a couple times and they're not getting. And I've sent people in Texas a few things and it's not getting to Texas from BC. So I don't know if y'all. Hey, Mr. Curtis. Just I was literally just scratching off Mike Curtis and all the people that was talking to on Friday. Wait, what day is it? Friday? It's Saturday today, right? Yeah, Saturday. Um, but what was I saying? Oh, the email. Yeah, email. Um, yeah, but when you're supposed to when like mine, I really wish that I could remember the stuff, but if I'm not, if I'm not doing it constantly or talking about it um, within a week, I've completely forgot the conversation or anything like that. It's just it is what it is. Just gotta deal. Uh, Kimmers is laying down on the couch having a rest because yeah, just healing from the dentist stuff. So, but yes, your stickers, mine of Melton, Jerry's and Kev's, and Brand New Americans. Those went out. I put them in the mail. I mean, it won't get picked up until Monday morning, but at least did you ever if you sent a text and I didn't hear it, I don't know. When did you send it? Oh, the shirts. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got that. I think I replied to that one, did I not? Yeah, the shirt thing's gonna have to once I've paid for the dental stuff, that's right at the top of the list. Papa Rhino. Did you get those pictures that I sent you? No. Okay. Well, I'll write this down too. Miss Allie text. You did? Good. I wish I like see I used to have like every social media ever and I was just not a good person on them and I use most of the social medias to get drugs, so I had to get rid of them all. But yeah, to see the adventures of Choo Choo would be pretty sweet on IG. I imagine there's tons and tons of people. New England, really? Did not know that. Is that where you're from, Gene? Never, 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 never. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. Ain't it though? I'm telling you. So we're getting close to the 10-year mark, and man, life couldn't be any better. Like we don't have much, but what we do have, like I can appreciate more, so much more. 10 years, eh? Nice. Yeah, we're just about there as well. Grew up in Maine, but that explains the accent. And I know you're gonna say I don't have an accent, but you do. People say that I have an accent too, but I just speak Canadian, eh? For any addict, especially if you're an addict of my kind, like all in, all the time, um, any day clean for the addicts like us are is a miracle. And so our doctor that helped us get here, um, he's been an addictions counselor or doctor for like he's old enough to basically be my father's father, basically. Well, I don't think he's that old, but I think he's definitely in his later 60s. And um, Kimmers and I are the only addict couple that have made it throughout of his practice, that have stayed together throughout it all. So that, that's saying something. Yeah, that's great. Telling you, family's important. I lost the opportunity to be a dad for sure because addiction's a bugger. But one day they all know where I live. They all have open connection to me through everything. So it's not like it's just I know I fucked up and I was not a good person and just got to deal with the consequences of my actions. And sometimes you know, it is what it is, right? Any day on the side of the dirt is a blessing. So once they grow up, and if they want me to have any action or any connection with me, they're more than welcome to have that. So are you guys on a fire ban, Miss Allie? It's absolutely true. Totally, totally true. And remembering every day is absolutely, we just never promise tomorrow, right? So if we're blessed to have another day on this side of the dirt, that's a good day. Gene, lanyards or no lanyards? What's your take? Oh yeah, definitely. 4 a.m. does come early. Have a blessed week or tomorrow, and see you on the next one. It's been so hot. They're having been shooting. They have been shooting fireworks. Have you guys had any rain? I mean, we haven't had rain probably going on 3 months now. Like not even like half a day's morning of drizzle. Like nothing. We've had zero rain. And for being living in a rainforest, you would think, hey, rain, but yeah, lanyard's not for you. What about on choppers? Like big bushcraft knives. No, no on the lanyard. Deep sheath. Lanyard, like bushcraft knife. Yeah, well, yeah, it would be like for instance, this is the one that um I'm gonna be building. Oh, sorry. This is the one that I'll be building for the competition, and I'm definitely putting putting a lanyard on it. Rains almost every day in Alabama, really, eh? Sweet home Alabama. Yeah, on it would definitely be on a bigger blade, but on like a pocket knife, this is the one that Big J sent me. It's that Axis lock Wally World. I mean, it's got a lanyard hole, but you put a lanyard on it on something like that? Sprinkled a little bit. Yeah, we don't even have any sprinkles. Nothing like there's zero. They once in a while they'll say chance of rain just to like get you hopes up, but no, haven't had a drizzle of nothing on a large. Yeah, like on a bigger knife for sure. Because you know you never know, right? It's always nice to hear other people's point of view, right? It should. Yeah, I'm hoping it'll turn all right. think I have a bunch of different thickness on steel, so I'm just trying to figure out what's gonna look better on which steel, right? I think I showed these ones, but these are the based off of the Bradford Guardians Free. It's their little knife blanks, but I'm gonna put wood handles on these things and get an edge on those ones. I'm gonna try and finish these ones this week. That way I have something I can make sheaths for and get them see, that's what I think too, because I have this, where is it? Yeah. See, I've got a bunch of this stuff, and this is that 550 cord, and it's got the fishing line and the fire tinder in it as well. And this stuff is wax impregnated. Um, it's amazing. Like, just a little piece like this will get a fire going, no problems. And I want to incorporate like a 25-foot kind of braided up lanyard. That way you have um, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 extra lengths, a fishing line, and a fire starter. So that, I mean, you can set up a lot of, like, you can do a lot with 25 feet of that. And if you need to make a shelter, like, that's a lot of cordage that you can work with, right? So all the knives that I'm gonna build are gonna have an accompanied ferro rod and a lanyard made out of this stuff. So at least in a pinch, you can make a fire, like, now, right? So that's the vision anyway. So a higher percentage of for rain tomorrow. That's good. But yeah, and it's high visibility court as well. So I mean, it really it's a win-win-win in my opinion anyway. $10.90. Well, I've got I've got $10.95 blanks. Got three of the 1.5 by 12 inch by quarter inch. No, I think this is eighth. No, that's quarter inch. And I've got that's one of the billets. And I've got spring steel. And then I've got there's 3 of these. One, this is spring steel, so that's H&E tool steel. This one is 1075, and then this one is 1095. So the only thing is I don't have a forge anymore, and I need to forge this out a little bit because you can see there's a big curve in it. I got to get that one all sourced out, but all I have to do is put an edge on these, handle them, and then temper the steel because they're annealed steel already, right? So, but yeah. What's up, Monkey Mike? No. I mean, I've got the tools basically. I'm gonna have to get a forge. Yeah, yeah. I kind of answered that one right. How you doing, Mike? Great to work with. Great for pushing. Yeah, I mean, high carbon steel. I mean, it'll throw a spark too if you need it. Yeah, providing you don't have your ferro rod, that will be coming with the knife anyways. But even if you get find a piece of quartz, you could throw a spark off of it, right? And yeah, the higher the car, like the 1095s, 1075s, 1085 or 80, is it 1084 or 1085? I can't remember. I think it's 1084 or 1085. I don't know. But I love carbon steel because it holds an edge. If it's tempered well, it'll really hold an edge. And it's easier to sharpen with. You don't have it. You don't need a diamond sharpener to hone an edge, right? So the more knives and more steels I start playing with, the more I'm learning about um, what steels are best for what areas. I mean, as long as you take care of your knife and oil it here and there once in a while, I mean, keep it from rusting. Doesn't you don't need the super steels as much as I want to be able to work with the super steels. I mean, it eats belts like big time. The high carbon steels. I mean, you can work with belt sanders, and the conditioning belts are the, the ones that I use are. I think this is. I've got 80 grit. You know, I think I have a six. I got two or three 60 grits. Then I've got the 120s. What do I got here? I got the 220s. I got 400s. I got 600s. You know, I've got all the belts that I'm gonna need. Plus, I've got conditioning belts too. And I have all the stuff I have is old, but I mean, you don't need the best of the best of the best and the most high tech of gear to get the stuff done. I mean, it's even if you didn't have power, you can hacksaw and you know, yeah, it doesn't take much to make a knife, that's for sure. You just gotta have you guys just gotta know the steps in which it takes to make one that's gonna last and hold an edge. I'm starting to learn better. 100%, man. You really don't need all the best of the best. You really don't. I mean, most of the stuff, I've got a bench grinder. I've got a 1x30. I've got a side grinder or a side cutter. Um, I don't have a drill press or anything. I use a hand drill. Um, I don't even have the best bits. I mean, I think I've broken most of the crappy stuff, but I mean, Mastercraft. You know, like crap bits get the job done. And once I'm in a position of upgrading a little bit, I mean, I'm not going to upgrade to the best because I've done good work with what I've got. So I'm, bench grinder and a drill. All that, like you really. I mean, yeah, yeah, and it helps to have a vise sometimes. It's another hand, right? But yeah, it definitely helps. All you need is brake drum, some hose, a blow dryer, you make forge. Like two sides of a brake drum kind of deal. You and tack it together. Or I guess you wouldn't even have to tack it, you just kind of put it in. See, my buddy's got like this little propane, it's just a little thing, but it runs on propane, and it's got like on the inside, it's got a fiberglass kind of heat shield, and it's got like a one of those bricks, like those concrete, like the fire bricks that you can kind of put on the outside so it heats everything up. I'm not a big fan of that guy, Mikey. The guy is just a shyster in my eyes. Imagine he's got some great ideas, but just not a big fan of him. Do a brick hair dryer and wood forge. Good enough. Yeah, but the thing is, I can't have any open source fires right now. If I have any fire, it has to be compressed gas out here. Because yeah, I'm not dealing with any fines. The fire ban here is just I'm not even interested in tempting that fate because I would to be the if I caused a fire that took out somebody's house, that would that would eat me alive. Yeah. The car size. I don't I don't understand that one, Mike. Just a car size would work. Like just but yeah, like gonna be fun. Gonna be fun making. I like and idle hands for an addict is a dangerous spot to be. So I just keeping myself busy is the best thing I can do. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure out what you're trying to mean there, Mike. Just a car size brake drum. Big drum for truck. Oh, okay. You know what's funny is we have so the fire hall down the road, our local fire hall. So they have a metal dump site there. So every once in a while, I'll go down there and see what kind of steel's down there to work with. But I'm sure I can probably find a car drum down there because when the cars, if they hit elk or deer on the highway, they're basically munched. So they ended up getting squished and put by the fire hall for um, they do fire practices and how to cut people out of vehicles and whatnot. So they use the write-off vehicles to do the practice and whatnot. So I'm pretty darn sure I can get um, and all the spring steel I want basically. But until I have a forge that I can work with, it's not feasible for me to grab that kind of stuff right now because for me to bend it in shape, I'm gonna need fire. You know what I'm saying? What have you been doing for scales? Gene, sorry, I had a total brain fart there. What are you doing for scales on your knives? Are you sticking natural? G10, it's the other stuff. Man, I'm really having a hard time getting stuff together. Teeth, bakery, and shroud in clay. What goes through the center? And then what? Have torch or use that for bricks or like what? charcoal. Charcoal wood. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wood's an epoxy. Yeah. Yeah, I got a box of deadly wood that plain old Chuck sent me up from his area, and got some oaks and some cherries and some walnuts and the grains, like just the grains, and like this is the next handle I'm working with right here. I'm gonna have book bookends. Definitely beautiful chunks for sure. Oh, yeah, that's oh, just can't wait. Just can't wait. It's gonna be so pretty. But these with black liners, and then it's gonna have there's that color leather sheath, and I'm thinking I'm gonna try and keep it that color. I might just I've got this clear coat stuff. What did I do with it? It's like a transparent clear coat that I would seal the wood with, and then the epoxy on the other side obviously would keep it from absorbing moisture, because I don't want it to, yeah, like, you know what I mean. It's either that or I put like an epoxy glaze over top of the wood. I don't. What how what do you guys think of that? Like, do a clear coat or an epoxy cover? I know with a clear coat you would keep the grains. Last few I've just put linseed oil on. I don't have any of that oil anymore, but I've got other like mineral oil that I can put all over it. But yeah, I want it to look nice, right? I've yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah, you can, yeah. Again, though, I can't do shit until like that. That's why I'm like the compressed gas is looking like the only way I can do it for right now. Which means even two torches pointed at the steel works and gets it like non-magnetic. So I mean, it's not much to get a steel red hot with gas, right? You put like two torch heads pointed at the same like one side, and it glows perfect. But yeah, that would be the cheapest and easiest way to do it with um, briquettes or charcoal or whatever with a with a hair dryer, because it gets, yeah, same deal. It gets it right hot as well. But to save the headaches on the um, fines from the fire department, it'll have to be the only way I'm allowed to do out here right now. Because I don't think Kimmer's gonna let me run a forge in the house. In fact, I know for a fact, even when I was itching to light a fire and make, well, she said I could do it if I wanted to. Like, bringing one of my little stick stoves in the house and lighting a piece of fat wood just to get that edge off. Fortunately, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. See, I've talked to the fire, like the fire. Everybody knows everybody in this little town. I live in the sticks, and as soon as one person says something, it like travels like wildfire to the fire hall, and it is, and they're not playing around with it. It really does. It burns really hot. And I mean, a bag of briquettes from this other, a can of I can get probably a 3 pack at 10. I can get a 3 pack of those of these things for like $13, or I can get a big bag of briquettes for the same. So, but that's the only thing I'm only allowed to have compressed gas for fire. They're not even they're not even letting charcoal barbecues out here right now. It's just no go. Anything that throws a spark, like, which is weird. Like you can have a gas barbecue, and if you toast your food like extra crispy, I mean that can throw a spark anyways. And 90% of all the fires are man-made, and it's 90% of them are usually drunken stupor barbecues that get out of hand and woo, let's throw another pallet on the fire. There's not enough water to put the fires out. But no, it's no joke up here. Like no joke. Old metal coffee cans. Well, I buy my coffee in metal cans. Like what's the like put two of them together kind of deal so you have a longer area. Yeah, heat treated like the annealed steel. That's what I get anyways, because it's already that one step is already done, right? You can get a one burner for around. Yeah, I just don't have the $100 to. When you work on zero money and you have like a almost $1,700 dentist bill to deal with, you gotta put monies where it's needed for right now. So it's just not an option for right now anyway. That's why I want to build some of these knives and try and sell them and whatnot. Just use one big one. There's videos on YouTube of how to make them out of coffee cans. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out because especially if it's one that I can fashion with like just with stuff that I have around the house, that would be great. So I actually have like two, three. I probably have like 7 or 8 coffee tins. So if I screw up the first one, I can always grab another one. I'm just wondering if I used two because they always have plastic lids. I'm just wondering if I um, put one way and then have the other way kind of stuffed in. Does that make sense? And then put I've got bricks too, so I don't have any of those fire bricks. But oh, maybe she's getting rid of the the wood stove. She got a pellet stove, so all the bricks that she has in the stove, I can probably um, lined line the coffee cans with those. What do you think that would work, right? That would keep the heat focused on the steel, right? And I have um yeah, I'm totally intrigued with the idea of making one out of a coffee can. Just hold on a second. This coffee's going right through me. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that. Man, I had to pee. Had to. But yeah, so it is what it is. That's what's happening. That's the 411 on the situation up here. But that coffee can forge, that's, I mean, if I get two two of these things with the nozzles going in on each side, and then I have those fire bricks like refractors. Like, what if I use the fire bricks that are like I stack it around the fire in the, you know what I mean? No worries. Thanks, Miss Sally. Have a blessed weekend. really good news hearing that you and your mom are doing better. And I'll pass the well wishes on to Kimmers when she wakes up. That would be an actually that would be quite the interesting video to make because oh, apparently Bob's here and I gotta help her get in the house here pretty quick. I have to get going anyways. There's stuff I should be getting on to, but um, Monkey Mike, seriously, thanks for that idea. Plaster pears, 1 part sand, 1 part water. Uh, plaster pears. I I don't know. I can probably get plaster pears at the hardware store, right? Or is that? I think if anything, I'll try and see what um fire bricks I can get out of that, and if I can squeeze them or chip them in such a fashion, um, tight. Yeah, I'll try and squeeze them in tight together, and if I angle them properly, or if I need to make adjustments or prop them or like square it out so it's like a box instead of just a circle, right? I mean, I can cut the edges off of the coffee can and make it square, right? I have hammers and I have ways about making it square. So I've got enough tin that I can make a box. And if I've got those fire bricks and yeah, yeah, it's a great idea, gents. Great idea. See, it's having these bullshit sessions that help me um, bounce ideas off because there's no way I would have. I mean, I imagine I would have figured something out eventually, but having like-minded homies like you guys coming in and you know helping really helps me. And I mean, if I can, yeah, never know if you try, right? So I'm gonna get out there and try because I can't afford it right now, honestly. So it is what it is. But it's always great hanging out with you guys. Been hanging out with Mr. Mike Curtis seems like all day, brother. But hope everybody has a safe and blessed rest of the weekend. I'm a dirty smoker and I need to go and smoke. So and sounds like there's these hands are needed. So stay safe, stay blessed. Know that you guys are loved, and see you on the next one. Love you guys.